Right, here in Queensland, great to be back at Somerset Farms, catching up with Pete McMullen. Firstly, Pete, welcome back.
No worries, thanks for having me.
Beautiful day here in Queensland. Much nicer day here than Marburg. We're only about 15 minutes away. She was a bit warm down there at Marburg, but it's a great part of the world here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful here. Marburg's lovely, but not much of a breeze there.
No, definitely not. How far out of Brisbane are we? Anyone wondering to know?
About an hour.
Yeah. We're back here, promote one year stallion draft. You also got a great association with Yabby Dam Farms. I must say the new website's been loaded too, which is yabbydamfarms.com.au. You go there for everything, so that's the easiest place to go to now, so you'll be able to get across the whole lot. Great association you've had with Pat. I'm going to say 3 years, maybe 4 years though in the making, I'm not sure.
Yeah, 3 years. We stood Classic Connection for 2 years, and then this year we got used to me and Ready. Always ready.
Yeah, a ready cash horse, which is easy enough to get mistaken. And we're just looking at him. A beautiful horse. I think a lot of people forget about Always Ready and what he was able to do. But he was a 2-year-old trot of the year and 4-year-old trot of the year. He missed his 3-year-old year through injury, but he was still able to come back and race against the best horses. I'm pretty sure he won the Breeders' Crown that season, beating a really star-studded field. So he's a beautiful horse. But both trotters bring something very different to the Queensland market.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, obviously it's great for the trotting. Sort of whole trotting in Australia, continuing moving forward. Pat's done a wonderful job there, and these two obviously it makes them Q-bred, so that's a huge bonus as well. Yeah,
and that is massive with the breeding bonuses on offer. And if you're based in Victoria, the semen still goes down there. You got a Q-bred horse and a Victorian horse. Same with New South Wales. It doesn't matter where you breed them from, but if they're up here as well, they're actually eligible for even more bonuses and incentives, aren't they?
Yeah, well, obviously the bonus, but then we also have a pretty good sort of stake system.
Yep.
There's obviously not a lot of 2-year-olds in Queensland. I think they're going for the try goes for 50. They also have another Q-bred race, that goes for 50 as well. So the money's getting better all the time, and not a lot of horses, so odds are pretty good.
And we were talking about Marburg there before. I mean, the first all Trotters Day has actually got up and got going today, which is huge feather in everyone's cap. I think it's awesome, and it's just the start. People might look at it and say, "Oh, it's a bit thin on what's racing." Doesn't matter. It's got to start somewhere, and to actually be able to get it off the ground is pretty exciting.
Yeah, definitely. It's a huge thing that what Marburg have done today. It's the whole sort of Marburg club have done an excellent job there, led by Sean Gillespie, and Racing Queensland supported it very well. So just well done to everyone there, all involved.
They were all there today as well. Somerset Farms, you also have Rocknroll Dance. I was in all sorts of, his name just about left me, and Catch the Fire. Both horses via Frozen Semen, which the way Frozen Semen's able to be handled now is a lot easier. It's it must be so much easier for you guys here on the farm. Yeah,
look, it probably is now preferred sort of method, but it probably does make life a bit easier, and probably that's the way the whole sort of down under is going with especially with the shuttle stallions. So that's just sort of the way we've gone this year.
We've seen quite a few stallions not come back, and it's exciting. Some trotters and like Pat Driscoll's got a huge, if you're into Frozen Semen, he's got a huge list of stallions there that you're able to get access to. And I'm not sure. No, I don't think it does happen. If they breed to a Frozen, they're not Q-bred eligible here. Is that how it works? If you breed,
a Rocknroll Dance still be Q-bred because he's physically standing here, but Catch the Fire won't be, unfortunately.
Rocknroll Dance, he would have to be the most maligned stallion going around. Chantal's on the other side over there. She didn't want to be on camera, but I remember doing an interview with her one day, and I said, he'll have no less than 6 winners this day. It was a Tuesday. I remember that we were here doing the interview. He had over that day. He just leaves winners everywhere from Tasmania to the bottom of New Zealand. It doesn't matter where you are. And for whatever reason, people seem to want to knock him, don't they?
Yeah, I suppose they probably don't get up and go super early, although he has had plenty of Group 1 2-year-old winners, but they do get better with age. And as you said, every day you look at sort of fields, doesn't matter where it is in the country, he has a winner somewhere. So
you guys have had a great run with him.
Yeah,
but you actually love the horse as well, don't you?
Yeah, we love the horse. We get something really good, and but we've had some really good horses by him. Obviously led by Blacks for Dance, but there's been plenty of others as well.
Did you get him because you had those horses? Is that
that probably sort of stemmed why we liked him so much. And then so we sort of followed up on a bit more because of those.
Yep, and then Catch the Fire. He's leaving winners already in Ohio. He's got foals on the ground. Will he have yearlings next year?
Yeah, he's got his first crop will go through the yearling
sales next year.
Yep.
Yeah,
this
'cause
coming
I
year.
thought I saw that. Yeah, so
Yep.
that'll be exciting for you because it's hard, isn't it? That year where you get your first year, people say I want to go to them, and then you sort of get that lull where people are waiting to see what they look like. But by the middle of March next year, people will be able to see them, and hopefully they get a bit excited about them.
Yeah, definitely. And we're super excited with all the ones we've got. We've actually broken in one. We had one that was sort of big and strong, so we broke it in. Pretty exciting. So, and he's doing a super job mainly in Ohio. That's where he's based, and he's getting a stack of winners there. He's got stakes winners. He had a bunch of winners throughout the jug sort of couple of days there, and he had a winner in Scarlet Stakes a couple of weeks ago, and all through the higher size stakes he's getting heaps of winners. So they're going quite well.
2-year-olds only in the States?
3-year-olds.
3-year-olds.
2 and 3-year-olds.
Yeah, so people will be able to sit there and go and do their homework a bit. They'll be able to have a look at them and see what they're like.
Yeah, yep, definitely worth looking at.
You're always keen on the breeding. You've always been keen on getting stallions. You're still as keen?
Yeah, definitely. I sort of love that side of things, and a bit of a challenge, which is, I think it can be a challenge, but no, definitely love it, and I think breeding and young stock are the future.
Yeah, it's a bit of your circuit breaker, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah. Yep.
It's good that you still enjoy it because we need more people breeding. How is the breeding industry going up here in Queensland?
Probably a bit like everywhere in the country. Numbers are probably down from what they should be, but we still have a great sort of bonus system, and stakes races are always going up in prize money. So everything's good, but unfortunately, probably more numbers would be better.
Yeah, we need more numbers, and I spoke to David Brick. I think there's still a few more initiatives not far off coming out, which would be good. And the one thing I will say, Queensland Racing seem to really support the breeding industry. They want the right horses to be breeding, and I think that's the exciting part about it.
Yeah, definitely. Racing Queensland have been super. Last 10 years they've sort of really focused a lot on improving the breeding and a lot of other things as well. But the breeding, they really pushed the bonuses and different things. So it's definitely still on the way up, I think.
Pete, just yourself and Chantal training horses as well. You guys continually knock out winners. Are you happy with how that's all going as well here at the minute?
Yeah, team's still going well. Sort of numbers fluctuate a little bit, but we're really happy with the season we've had. Numbers probably down a little bit from last year, but
winning numbers or horse numbers?
Probably winning numbers, but we've got some really nice horses in the stable, so we're pretty happy with how everything's going.
Quality more so than quantity?
Yeah, probably a little bit.
Yeah.
Couple of really, nice open horses, which is really exciting.
Yeah, you sent one down to Menangle there a couple of weeks ago. A couple of months ago, actually. The more I think I know when it was, so more than a couple of months ago. You enjoy the challenges of the training? Like, I know you love driving, and I know you love being called Leader Peter because you like to dictate races and that, but the breeding is a challenge. The training, is that a challenge for the pair of you as well?
Obviously, I think the whole lot is, we sort of love the whole industry and, love the horses, so every part of it's always, enjoyable. Some days more than others, but on a whole, we absolutely love it, and I don't know if it's a challenge, it's just enjoyable, you just sort of, just loving life.
It's pretty exciting, I think, the way the racing's going up here. You've got your drivers' challenges coming up, you've got your Inter-Dominion that's here, you've got your Winter Carnival that's been revamped, you've got a Summer Carnival that's going to look a little bit differently as well. It is very exciting, especially as a Victorian. We're very jealous of, and it's not just the money, and I think this is one of my frustrations a bit with Victoria at the minute. It's not necessarily just the money that's on offer, it's the projection of a carnival and getting people there. You've got to be on your game though the whole time. Are you guys enjoying that part of it? You don't get a bit of a lull time, you don't get the winter off, or you don't get that sort of quiet time at all?
Oh look, I think we've been able to sort of change the way we do things a little bit and have a bit of downtime, and we can sort of get busy through the winter and then sort of take it a bit easier after that, and then obviously we have Summer Carnival coming up, so for Chantal and I, we've sort of worked around a little bit, but I think it's good how Racing Queensland have done it.
Yep.
They obviously got a huge Winter Carnival, and then they've now added in a Summer Carnival, which is great, and then new ideas like the Ultimate Drivers. That was just
And that coincides with Nutrient, and I'll wear a Nutrient hat, but that coincides with that sale. So it actually makes it a big week in a way, or weekend, definitely a highlight weekend for people to get to as well. Yeah,
definitely. So I think we just need new ideas, and obviously you can't have them week to week, but if you have big events, sort of probably not quite so often, that's how I think you get people to the track.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we need more people at the track, and we need more people coming through. I will say it's one thing I do like the girls coming through with the pony trots as well. So they weren't at Marburg for the pony trots today, though.
No, unfortunately they didn't qualify for that that race. So yeah, wasn't to be. But anyway, it's the way it goes, isn't it?
That's the future of the sport. Pete, thank you. Best way to get in touch with you guys, Somerset Farms. I'm going to go .com.
Yeah, if you just Google Somerset Farms, it comes up. That's probably the easiest way.
I like that because I wasn't sure if it had the AU. I'll put it underneath us anyway right at the minute. And if you want to contact either Somerset Farms or Yabby Dam Farms, as I said, .com.au, Yabby Dam Farms. They've got the full stallion roster on that website now as well, so it makes it a lot easier. The harasser trotters will slowly be phased out, but if you go to harasser trotters, the boys will be still there as well. The trotters are on the rise. Make sure you look after those, but don't forget the pacing guys here. And as you said there before, Rocknroll Dance being Q-bred eligible because he physically is here, but as via frozen semen. Pete, thank you very much. Chantal, thank you. Sitting behind there watching in the nice new blue car, so little matchbox vehicle that it is, but that's okay. But thank you very much, mate, for giving us a bit of time, and continue doing the great work, because we need more young people like yourselves training horses, but also breeding horses. I think it's exciting, so thank you very much, mate.
Very good, thank you.